In this video, I want to share with you the two most essential materials that you need for raising broilers for Christmas. I won't pretend as if I don't know what the major problem is. We all know that investment money is always the major problem. So I want to capitalize on these two essential materials that you need, because no matter what, you still need them. You understand? So the first one is the poultry house that will be housing the birds. Okay, let me not use the word house. The place that you will be housing the birds. I don't know how to say. Okay, the place that you'll be housing the birds. You must not construct a full-blown poultry house. You get the point? You must not construct a full-blown poultry house or houses, because we all know that this is just the S-mass, and I want to encourage you to make money from this particular S-mass, selling chicken. So if you decide to now construct a poultry house, the financial implications might make you procrastinate, and this year's end of year investment will pass you by. So this is something that you can always get. You understand? Here is where we keep birds that did not meet up. We raised birds, we've sold all. What we have left here now is 51. This 51, we've removed them from the poultry, brought them here, washed the poultry and sanitized it for another batch. But this 51 here now, just have today and tomorrow. Next tomorrow morning, I will slaughter all of them, because by then they must have reached the weight that we are targeting. Just 51 out of 500. That's what's left now. Now take a very good look at this. You can always call a carpenter to construct something, maybe not similar, maybe not as big as this, or probably this one is not even big, but you can always call a carpenter to help you construct something that you can use to raise the birds. The only features that it needs is just that it needs to be allow ventilation. It needs to allow the breeze to pass through, so that the heat, during the dry season, November, December, actually it's a cold period, but only in the night. During the daytime, it's actually really hot. So you always need something, a little construction to house the birds that will allow the air, cross ventilation, so that the birds will not kind of have issue with having heat stress. It's not something much, something small. Okay, so I'm not saying you just need to, it mustn't be like this. Here I use some kind of tools. I use the net here that's standing on top of the net. You get the point? If you can do this, better. But if you cannot, you can always call a carpenter to do a little thing for you to be able to use it to house the birds. Now, since we are here, the house is going to have a drinker. You must not use nipple drinkers like I'm doing here. You can always use the normal drinker that you put the water and turn it over. And also you need feeders. We have different types of feeders. We have the cone feeder, which is the one here. The cone feeder, which is the one here. But apart from that, it depends on the stage that the birds are. You can always have some other kind of feeders. Like we have the tray feeders for during their brooding period and all that. So having said things about the construction of the house, you don't need to kind of spend a lot doing this particular one, because I really want to encourage you to raise these birds this Christmas. The next thing we'll have to talk about is the feed. Feed is another important, very, very crucial. So I just want to show you an illustration of the feed a healthy chicken or any broiler is supposed to eat from day one. From day one to 6 weeks. That's if you are raising for 6 weeks. If you are raising above 6 weeks, it's not really that profitable. At least by the 6th week, you should have started selling your birds. So yeah, I have feed here, and I also have weighing scale here, so it will be easier for me to show you the illustration from using this particular one. What we have here are 3 weeks bird. They are heading to their 4th week. This is actually their 22nd day. This is the beginning of Their third week ended yesterday, so this is the beginning of their fourth week. Okay, I want to show you the second essential material you need for raising the Christmas chicken is the feed. So I just want to show you the size of feed that you'll be needing. Okay, here is the weighing scale. So I'll be putting this on top and then on it to zero it. Now what we have here is 0, right? So what I want to show you is the quantity of feed that a bird needs to consume from day 1 to the 6th week, because I'm always encouraging everybody to raise broilers not more than 6 weeks. So I'm going to just fetch a little feed. If you want to raise broilers for 6 weeks and you want them to reach an average of 2.8 kg to 3 kg, the quantity of feed that a particular bird should consume is just 4.8 kg. So let me show you what 4.8 kg looks like. Let's put this. It's not even up to 1 kg. I doubt if this can carry 4.8. Oh, over here is 698. And let me go and fetch another one. Or better still, let me just bring the feed here, so I won't be going up and down. Okay, what we'll have here now is okay, I think this plate is small for this illustration, but what we'll have here now is 1 kg. We'll have 1 kg here, so let me kind of balance it a little. Yeah, maybe let me put 0.8. Let me put 0.8. That's too much. Let's reduce it a little. Okay, what we'll have here now is 1.8 kg. That's what we'll have here now. So I'm going to be transferring it to another bag. Let me get another empty bag. Okay, probably hang it in. Let's pour this inside. This is 1.8 and we are trying to get 4.8, so the balance left now is 3 kg. Okay, I think I've exceeded 1 kg. I need to reduce it to 1 kg. Yeah, 1 kg plus 1.8, that's 2.8. Now let's go for the third kg. Yeah, this is another 1 kg. If we add it now, it will be 3.8. One more kg to go. Yeah, it's a 0. A little more. A little more. Okay. Yeah. So what we'll have here now is 4.8 kg. Oh, let me bring it up here. This is what 4.8 kg looks like. Now let me find the weight here. Okay. Let me hand it to you. This is what 4.8 kg looks like. So for you to raise your best to be able to achieve 2.8 to 3 kg within 6 weeks, that's within 42 days, that bird needs to consume this total 4.8. Now for you to be able also to know how much this will cost, the standard bag of feed over here, I don't know about where you are, the standard bag of feed I will have here is 25 kg. So if you buy a bag of feed, let's assume you are buying a bag of feed currently now at 26,000 naira. For you to be able to know how much the value of this, that means you have to divide this 26,000 naira by 25. Anything you get, that's the value for 1 kg. Now you substitute that value, multiply it with 4.8 to give you the value, the monetary value of this size. Now, before you start raising the birds, one of the first things you need to do is after you've made sure that the facility where they will be raised is available, the next thing you just need to do is to make sure so that your feed is available. And from your budget, how much do you have? You already know how much 4.8 costs. So multiply, divide the amount you have to know how many birds you can be able to cater for. At least how many birds you can be able to feed. I'm not talking about the cost of the old feed here. I'm not talking about the cost of the medications and all that. Because the feeding takes about 75 to 80% of the cost of production. So you have to consider the feeding first, consider the housing second, before you start considering other factors. So these are the 2 essential materials I want to share with you. Don't get greedy. I want you to be flexible this Christmas period to be able to raise birds. If your budget can carry you to raise only 5, raise 5. If it can carry you to raise 10, if it can carry you to do 1 carton, which is 50, if it can carry you to do 2 cartons, just do. All I just want to do is to make sure that you raise birds and sell birds this Christmas. That's what I want to share with you in the two essential materials you need in raising birds for Christmas. See you in the next video.